Hey basket makers, this is Crystal with a basket case. Thanks for tuning in again with me. Thank you guys for all the support you've given me on my previous videos. You guys really rock. Channel is growing and I am beyond blessed and beyond happy. Okay, I have been out for most of the day today, but I had to have some dental work done and teeth cleaning, x-rays, you know how that whole thing goes. But I was determined to get a couple of baskets out. Let me tell you how good God is. He has really been blessing me. I've got, in the last 2 days, I think I've gotten 6 orders, 6 special orders. I just finished one tonight and the lady came pick it up, and I've gotten one of my realtors needs a basket. It looks like the more I post, the God is just really blessing. So let me just tell you this: if you have a Facebook page, if you have an Instagram account, Snapchat, any kind of social media platform that you have, now is the time. Not only on YouTube, but on your other social media platforms, now is the time to start, when you make a basket, posting, because people are really now thinking about, you know, the holidays and what they'd want to get. And a lot of people don't have a lot of time just to be running around doing shopping. So the orders that I have gotten have come into me via Facebook and Instagram. People just seeing the stuff that I'm posting, and they're just calling me, wanting to know, hey, can you create such and such for me, whatever. So that's just a little tidbit. If you have other social media platforms, post. I mean, flood your timeline with the items that you're going to be designing. Now is the time. Strike while the iron is hot. Okay, all right. Today, or tonight rather, because it is night, but like I said, I've been out most of the day, but I am determined to work. So the house is quiet now. I'm in my design area, and I'm going to go ahead and put together a basket or 2 or 3. I'm not really sure yet. Get my creative juices flowing. Okay, all right, I'm going to start with this plastic bin. You guys have seen these from the Dollar Tree. Okay, this bin was left over from last year. I had designed it, and it did not, the items in it did not sell. So what I did is I pulled it apart last year, and I just stored a couple of these buckets, and you know, said, you know, I'll just catch it for next year. Lo and behold, time has moved so fast, it's already next year. I had forgotten I had it, but it is here. Okay, so it is just a plastic Dollar Tree bin. It was $1.25 then. I think they're $1.50 now, I think. I'm not really sure. I was in the Dollar Tree the other day, and I think they were like $1.50. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember, but they're not $1.25 anymore. Anyway, I took my trusty cutter, Cricut machine, and I just put on here, Santa I Can Explain, okay? So that's just a decal, you know, that I put on there, just to kind of make it pop, give it a little, you know, festivity. As you can see right here, it looks like it was scratched a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, I think I have another one of these bows in my stockpile. I'm just going to glue it right there on there, and we're just going to camouflage that. Okay, so but for right now, let's get to designing. All right, some of the items, let me adjust this camera just a tad. My tripod has a mind of its own. There we go. All right, so I have my bucket. I went ahead and I stuffed it with some paper. Let me tell you, this paper, these are top shelf bags. Okay, so if you have some of these bags, because the paper is really good, don't throw away your pop shelf bags. Okay, use them. Use them for stuffing. Just turn them, you know, where the white side faces up, and put the writing towards the bottom. Telling you this, it's made out of really good quality craft paper. Very sturdy. So I use my pop shelf bags. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and stuffed that with some pop shelf bags. I'm going to use this red and white ribbon. Red and white tissue paper, just to cover up these bags. This is some tissue paper that I've had, I don't know, probably from last year. Who knows? I have a whole bin full of tissue paper. Whenever I get a gift or, you know, get some tissue paper, I never throw it away. Even at Christmas time when my kids are opening up gifts and stuff and they're throwing away wrapping paper and tissue paper and bows, you should see me running around the house trying to collect all this stuff, you know, because, hey, the least you have to buy, the more money in your pocket, right? And it's tissue paper. So, it's just used for decorative purposes, okay? I'm stuffing this down in here, making careful to make sure that it is covered up right where the handles are. So I want that tissue paper to be all the way down in here, okay? All right, so the first item I'm going to use is my little sock monkey. Hello. I've had him, I think I got him last Christmas and never did use him. I don't know. I got him picked up. I think I picked him up from Hobby Lobby. I picked him up for Hobby Lobby last year after Christmas. And it looks like I paid, let me see how much was this. Looks like I paid like 99 cents for him. Okay? So it was after Christmas last year, Hobby Lobby. Okay? So it's my little sock monkey. All right? He's very soft. Okay? So for my softer elements, when I'm shrink wrapping, I don't like to put them towards the end because it squishes them. Okay? So for my little sock monkey here, let's see what we're going to do with him. We're going to try to sit him here in the middle. Okay? Put him right here in the middle of the baskets. All right. All right, let's see if we can get my little puppy to sit up. Okay. I also have this blanket that was also left over from last year. I believe it was in this bucket, if I'm not mistaken. It didn't sell, so guess what? We're going to put it right back out there. This is just one of the, I think it was a Dollar Tree blanket, maybe, or either Roses. Probably $1.99, no more than, I'm sure. Okay, and I just took a little piece of ribbon that says Merry Christmas, tied it right around there just to keep it tight. This is really a throw. It's not really a blanket. It's more or less just a throw. Maybe something when you're watching TV to cover up your little feet with your nice cozy socks and hot chocolate. So that's what it is. And it says Merry Christmas. Okay, it has the little truck with the tree. You know, you get the picture. Okay, so since my sock monkey wants to lean, we're going to take this blanket, put that right down in here, and we're going to let our little monkey lean right on him, right on there, like so. Okay? All right, not too many more items. Aren't these cute? These are some little slippers, like the little clogs with the thick sole. Believe it or not, where's my... Oh, here it is. Believe it or not, these came from, you can see, Aldi. Okay? I don't know if you guys have an Aldi in the neck of the woods, wherever you're watching from, but Aldi is a grocery store here in my area. They're buying out all of the Winn-Dixies and a friend of mine had gotten tons of these. And she was trying to get rid of them last year. So, of course, I just ran my little Happy Hips right over there and I purchased a bunch of them. Okay, so that's what these are. And if you look at them, it has Aldi in there. You know, there's the L, and then D, and then I on there. So they have the name of the store on there, but I mean, I think they're just absolutely gorgeous and they're very good. And look at how thick that sole is. So it's a very good Christmas slipper. Okay, these are a size large. They're an 8-9. Okay, so they'll fit a, I guess, large, extra large. They'll fit, you know, good size. I don't know about you guys, but slippers for me, if they're a little bit big, doesn't bother me because I usually put on thick socks or whatever. You know, I wear like a 7.5, and you know, my husband wears a 10, and sometimes I'll just put on his slippers if I'm running around or I just don't, you know, can't find mine right up. But anyway, so that's what these are. And I am going to, whenever I put slippers in a basket, I always put the size of the slipper on the either the tag, the price tag. I'll flip it over and put the size, or either I'll tape it under the bottom of the basket so that when people come up and they say, you know, what size are these slippers, you don't have to be trying to think in your mind what size they were. You know, you could just either flip the tag over or look on the bottom of the basket and then the size would be there. So if you're ever going to use slippers, you know, you always want, or something like that, or anything with a size in it, you definitely want to display the size. Okay? All right, so because we don't need a backer, we're basically going to use those slippers for a backer. Okay? So our little sock monkey will have something to rest upon. All right? We're going to tilt them a little bit so people can actually see that, yes, that is a slipper. All right? Believe it or not, we are almost finished with this. Okay? I think it's pretty cute so far. So far, so good with our little sock monkey there. Okay? I don't know if you guys saw these at Pop Shelf. I was in Pop Shelf the other day. Oh man, this smells so good. It's a scented candle in there. Of course, you can unwrap it and then the candle's in there. This is just a little box that it came in, a little decorative box. Got this from Pop Shelf, I'm sorry. And they were regular $3. And I just happened to run across them. They were having, you know, a sale. I paid $1 for it. I got a bunch of them. A few of them. Not a bunch. I don't know if they were mismarked or, but look, I didn't ask any questions. They rang up $1 and I went back and I got a bunch of them. Okay, so right on the back though, they had a price tag of $3. Okay, you can't see it, but what I did was I took a little sticker that says Merry Christmas and I stuck right over the price because the price is printed right there on the box. So I just took a sticker and stuck it right over that. And I'm going to leave it in this really, really cute little decorative box, okay? So that's what it says, tree trimming. Smells really, really good. All right, so most of these items were left over from last year. The blanket, the sock monkey, the bucket, and the little Christmas cup. It's a picture of a snowflake on it. This came from the Dollar Tree. Last year. They only had one, so I picked it up. I really, really liked it. And I believe it was the Dollar Tree. Maybe it wasn't the Dollar Tree. I don't know. Could have been Walmart. I don't know. Wherever it was, I only had one, so, okay. And these are the little cups. I like it because it's red at the top and it fades into being green. Has a picture of the little snowflake there. And of course I took the price off the bottom. I'm going to clean this off a little bit because it has some sticky residue. This is what I use called, guys, it's called Glue Away. It's at the Dollar Tree, and let me just use a paper towel. It's at the Dollar Tree, and it's a adhesive remover. It removes glue. Okay, so you can buy some of the more expensive brands, but let me tell you, this one from the Dollar Tree works fabulous. I have a cloth around here somewhere, but I don't want to get up and look for it, so I'm just use this clean paper towel that I had right here on my desk. Okay, and you saw that residue on the bottom of the cup, and now you don't. Okay, so it cleans off stickers. You know, when you pull in stickers off of your items and they leave that gluey gook and maybe a little bit of the tag. This stuff is called Glue Away Adhesive Remover. Got it from the Dollar Tree, and I have seen it in Dollar General. Oh, that's where I got the cup from. Dollar General. It wasn't Dollar Tree, it was Dollar General. I remember now. Voila! Thank you, Holy Ghost. Okay, so that's where the cup came from. Anyway, that glue remover works like a charm. All right? And I also use this little spatula looking thing, okay? And that helps take the price tags off, because if you don't want to mess up your nails, you know, or if you don't have nails or you don't want to be fussing with it, just slide this little spatula under that tag, pull it off, take your glue remover and clean it off really, really good, and voila, all done. Nice and clean and ready to go. Okay, so we're going to take our little Dollar General cup. I don't know why I say Dollar Tree, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's Dollar General cup, and we're going to put that cup right down in there next to Mr. Sock Monkey. All right, and there we go. And that is it for this basket. Isn't he cute? That little sock monkey is so cute. So we have the sock monkey, slippers, the cup, and a nice candle. And then we have the Christmas blanket. All right? There you go. And that's pretty much it for this concept. I do have these little red holly berries. I think I'm going to put some right here. These holly berries came from Hobby Lobby last year after Christmas. Man, let me tell you, I went in there and grabbed a bunch of these things. I think they were 19 cents, okay? Last year with Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby's 90% off Christmas sale. I mean, let me tell you, y'all, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I absolutely love it. I went in there last year and I racked up. I did so well last year till I don't have to buy a thing for Christmas. Not as far as decorative items for my baskets. I will, you know, probably get some hot chocolate or something like that closer to the holidays for my designing, but you know, you can pick that up anywhere. So here we have my little holly berries, and I'm trying to see if I want to, I don't want to use the whole stem because that's not necessary for in here. So I have my little wire cutters, okay, and let's see if we can cut that. Works really good. Okay, and we're just gonna maybe, let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna put some little holly berries right here. Just to make it a little bit more festive. And because we have a little bit of room right there, I kind of want to put something down in there. I don't want to add any more items. So this is where your cute little decorative elements comes in. We could either do the cute little holly berries there, or if we wanted to, we can just do a cute little Christmas tree. Okay? I think I like the color of the berries. So I think that's what I'm going to stick with. Again, this is just to give it a little visual interest for the designed element. Okay? There it is. You can see that. Put that in there like that. And voila, we are essentially done with this basket. All right? Okay. Great. And I think what I'm going to do, I love, love, love this red and white ribbon. It really matches the tissue that I'm using down in the bottom. And we're going to make a nice, pretty bow to go on our gift. Let's see. Okay. Members Mark, Sam's Club. I believe last year after Christmas got it, never used it, so this is going to be my first time using it. And we're going to make a beautiful little candy cane bow. All right. Okay. Let's design our bow while we're here on camera. I always have to reach back here and get my pipe cleaners. I have a nice red one here. So, all right, guys, for you gals, or maybe even guys, I'm gonna slow down making this bow just a little bit, okay? So this is a single side ribbon, which means it's decorative on one side but plain on the other, okay? So we want to fold it over, make your first loop, all right? Just decide how long you want that tail to be and how big you want your bow to be, okay? So, or let's do it a little different way because I've made bows this way before. Let's make our loop without the tail, and I'm going to cut a separate piece of ribbon later and make the tails, okay? So, make the first loop and decide how big you want your bow to be, okay? I always put my bow up to the basket just for the scale, and I think I want this bow just a little bit bigger, okay? Great. So there I am, made my first loop, okay? These two fingers, trigger fingers. That's what I use to hold, okay? All right, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to twist right under your trigger fingers, twist. And the twisting is to make sure that the pattern size stays uniform, okay? And then you just make your second loop. Now, this is an important step because you want your loops to be even, okay? So I'm just pulling them together. And if you can see, one side's a little bit bigger, this side's a little bit bigger, and this side isn't. So what I want to do is take this bigger side and make it a little smaller. So what I'm going to do is adjust in the middle. Okay? And I adjusted it a little bit, and there you have it. Pretty. By adjusting, all I did was just move the bow where I am holding it, just adjusting the size from that point. Okay? All right, and once you've got that, and that's going to be a nice full bow, then you twist and you make your next loop. And what you do is you make it the same size of the loop that's on the side where it is. Okay? This takes practice, but it is not impossible. And you just continue to repeat that step on the other side. Make your loop, get it under your trigger finger. Yep. Twist. And then loop again. Make your little loops. We're going to do 3 loops on either side. Is that pretty? Looks so Christmassy. I love it. Peppermint. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to make that 3rd loop. Let me tell you, I love Members Mark or Sam's ribbons. I just love to work with them. It's really a quality ribbon. I think they've gone up a little bit now. I think it's like $8 or $8.98 for 50 yards of ribbon. In the grand scheme of things, it's really still not that bad. But if you can afford to wait until after the holidays, when it goes on sale, that is the best thing for you to do. Okay? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right? And then I'm just going to cut very close to my trigger fingers. I'm going to cut that off. All right? Great. Now you notice I did not make a tail. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another piece of ribbon and I'm going to make the tails separate. I'm going to decide how long I want them. Fold it in half. Okay? And then I'm going to cut. All right? So there's a piece of ribbon. Here's my bow. All right? So this wired edge ribbon is so pliable. I love it. So what I do is I just crease it right in the middle. Okay? And make it even. All right? And then I hold it, or unfold it rather, and right in that crease, I just twist it where both sides are showing the pattern. Okay? Simple. Just twist it. Okay? And right under that trigger finger, we just want to set that tail right there. Okay? And there you have it. There you have it. Of course, we're going to fluff it out and straighten it out, but you get the picture. Okay. Then, this is where your chenille stick or pipe cleaner or whatever you want to call it comes in handy. Okay? And what we're going to do is just twist it right around there. These chenille sticks, I think you've heard me say it before, they're really not the best quality. I'm trying to use them all up. I got them from Amazon a while back. I mean, they're okay. They serve the purpose, but I have used better. Okay? So basically, you just want to make sure that it's very, very tight. Okay? And I think it is. All right? And then we're going to fluff out our bow. Doing that on camera for you. Fluff that bow out. Man, this is so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay. And that is basically what our bow is going to look like. Of course, like I said, when we attach it to the gift, okay, we're going to fluff it out and straighten it out a little bit more, but you get the general idea. So that's going to be, pull that a little closer for you. So that's going to be our finished product with this Christmas basket. Okay? I am going to shrink wrap it off camera, and then I'm going to attach the bow. And if you hang tight on the video, I'll take a picture and show you guys what it looks like when it's finished. Okay? I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment, share it out. Don't forget to hype the video. I really, really appreciate you. For all your returning subbies, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. I'm watching you, so thank you for watching me. And to all my new subbies, welcome. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. I want you to glean or learn as much as you can from me. And if you guys start a channel and let me know, I'll be sure to subscribe to you as you've subscribed to me. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. This is Crystal with a basket case. Me and our sock monkey. We're signing off. Bye for now. Bye for now, guys. Thanks.